Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's spring and I am so happy. I love this time of year and I've added a few new healthy habits into my morning routine to really help me feel my best and be more productive. I'm gonna show you a super quick breakfast recipe, some little life hacks, my makeup, and I'm doing a new morning workout I've never done before. It's kind of weird, so I'll show you what it is. But if your mornings feel stressful or you're just trying to add in more healthy habits this spring, I'm gonna show you the method I use to make it super easy so you can be more productive every day too. So back in February, I was feeling really ambitious and I decided to challenge myself to wake up at 5 a.m. every day during the month of March. It's my birthday month and I just felt like pushing myself a little bit, which I'm already regretting, but I do think when I wake up this early, I just am able to get more done. It's quiet in the house and mentally and physically, I feel like I get myself in a better place. So I usually will wake up at 5 and take my thyroid medication and then just lay back down and rest and pray until about 5:30. Then I do my little essential oils, start sipping with some water. I try to keep the lights slightly dim because it's pitch black outside still, and I just feel like if it's too bright, it's really jarring. So I take my time, but I'll usually start with some tongue scraping. This is something I used to do all the time and I've been bringing it back this year because I feel like it really helps with your gut health, your oral health. And I don't feel a difference by doing it, but like it's one of those things I know is good for me and it takes 2 seconds. So I do that and then brush my teeth. I also started switching to a new, like more natural toothpaste. So I'll link it down below. It's really minty and fresh still and it says it can help with like whitening, but I just felt like it probably wasn't great to put like all of those chemicals in my mouth first thing in the day. So it's little things like that. I don't go crazy, but I try to make the small changes when I can. And then in the mornings lately, because my skin's been kind of dry and I just want to make sure it's as clean as possible, I started using this little like exfoliating wash to just really help get any dead skin off and dirt off from sleeping overnight. So just dab my face dry and then usually start to like try to prep myself just minimally for the morning. I don't do anything too crazy, but just like a little bit of beauty care. I'll head into the kitchen because I have like my cocktail lineup, and it's not cocktails, but it's like a bunch of different drinks I drink in the morning first thing to help really set my day. But the other thing I do first is coconut pull. You guys might remember I used to do this years ago. If you've been watching my routines for like the last 8 years, this is from like that long ago. But again, I just felt like I don't want to be doing like teeth whitening or anything, and oil pulling is supposed to really help keep your teeth clean and like free of cavities and help with whitening. So I will put it in. It's really hard to get it in at first. It's just awkward feeling that coconut in your mouth. It's so weird. But once it gets warmed up, it loosens up and just turns into a liquid. So I just am swishing it around while I make my ACV drink. I always do my ACV drink first because I do it with warm water and I feel like it just helps get everything moving first thing in the morning. That warmth kind of going through your body, the ACV with digestion and gut health, reducing bloating. I just feel really, really good when I have this first thing, but obviously I get rid of the coconut first. So you could drink it, but like gross. So I just spit it out because it has like everything from inside your mouth and I don't want that in my belly. So I'll do that, have my ACV, and then after that, I drink protein. And I've been doing this for the last probably 6 months or so. Within the first 30 minutes of waking up, getting a big scoop of my LSF plant protein in. To me, this has been a game changer in my body composition. I've lost more weight, I look more toned, I'm leaner, and I know it's because I've increased my protein. There's a couple things that I feel like have contributed to that, but increasing my protein and actually getting fuel in first thing in the morning really has been a huge game changer for me. And then this is my new workout, you guys. Part of my morning routine is trying to focus on doing one thing for my body, 2 things for like my nutrition, and 1 thing for my mind every morning. That's my 1-2-1 method. So this is one of the things for my body, and it's kind of strange. I'm not putting on workout clothes because I'm not actually doing like a full-blown workout. But what I've been doing is putting on my red light therapy for infrared and near infrared light. So I put both settings on, going on the treadmill, having my devotional, so I'm getting in something for my mind too. But this is like a stroll. I don't get sweaty. That's why I just have my pajamas on still, because I'm like, I don't need to bother like putting on an outfit right now. But I just like to like wake my body up, especially since I'm waking up so much earlier. I feel like I have to do this. Otherwise, I feel so low energy when I first wake up at 5:30, like getting out of bed. It's just hard when it's dark outside. I used to have a rule that I would only wake up when the sun was up. But like having a baby, having a job, it's not practical. It doesn't really work. So I think waking up early, this is kind of the only way to help my whole body wake up. And I've talked a lot about all the benefits of the infrared, but I think that it really also helps me in the morning to ease into my routine. And I just do this for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, kind of depending on how much time I have. After that, a couple times a week, I like to do some dry brushing, especially when I know I'm going to be self-tanning. It gets all the dead skin off, it exfoliates, but it's also really good for your circulation. So it can help reduce cellulite as well. So if that's something you deal with, definitely good to add into your routine. So I'll do a little dry brushing, press in all of this oil all over my face, just really get it nice and hydrated. And then I like to do a little lymphatic drainage massage. I've been doing this just for a couple weeks now. I found this amazing Instagram account where the girl swears by all these different massages. Like she looks like she's had tons of fillers and Botox, but she says it's just this massage. So I'm trying to give some of them a go. Not going as intense because it seems really time consuming, but I just do it for a couple of minutes just to get the circulation in my face. And I love it because by the time I'm done with my workout, the sun's starting to come up. It feels like it's actually morning again, and I take a cold shower. And if you watch my Instagram stories, you know I've been cold plunging. I just started cold plunging, but this has kind of been my prep to cold plunge. And I'll stand in the cold shower for at least 2 minutes. It is not pleasant, you guys. It's actually really terrible. I try to like work through it, and after a couple of minutes, like it does get easier, but the shock of your body actually can help you burn more fat. It's incredible for so many different reasons. It helps with immunity, it helps with like fat burning, it helps with mental clarity. It's something I absolutely recommend doing. Again, like any new routine, it's not always easy or comfortable when you start it. When you start to feel the benefits of it, you feel so good and it makes you just want to do it more. So I've gotten more used to the shower, the cold plunge I'm working on. And then I don't do hot water after I let my body warm up naturally. I'll put on my lotion and then head in to start to get ready for the rest of my morning. I'm really proud of myself. I've been organizing my closet and keeping it so clean. I probably need to clean out some of the clothes, but having an organized space like this is also a really important part of feeling like I can be more productive, because when there's messes all around me, I talk about it with making my bed. Mentally, I cannot focus. And it's not just me. Even if you don't recognize it, it does mess with you. So trying to keep your space clean, it takes a couple of minutes to just put things back, pick up a few things at night before you go to bed. Can make all the difference in the world. This is my fitness closet and I just love it because it's pretty much all I wear. It's my full wardrobe. So I'll get dressed for the day for like my actual work and workouts. Luckily, since I do workouts for work, I get to wear my activewear all the time. And then I'll do a quick little makeup routine that is so simple. This is my everyday makeup. It takes literally 2 to 5 minutes, no more. And I feel like it just looks fresh and clean and makes me feel a little more put together to start my day. I talk about this in a lot of my routines, but it's really about how you show up. So even if you are a stay-at-home mom or you're a college student that lives in the dorms that just goes to classes, like no matter what you're doing every day, if you put a little bit of effort, even just a little bit, whether that's putting on an outfit that makes you feel confident, doing your makeup a little bit, you will be more productive. You're going to have a better mindset stepping into your day. Everything that you're doing, there's a huge shift that happens there. And it sounds like impossible, but truly, try it. Try it for a week. Do one little thing very intentionally that makes you feel a bit more confident, makes you feel a bit more put together. And I promise you, your day will feel more put together. You will get more done in your day and feel more productive. Hair is something I don't really care to bother with like ever. I barely touch my hair. I brush it. I started brushing it twice a day. That's my big accomplishment. I wash it twice a week. That's it. I don't really love to have to do my hair, so I usually leave that as my if I really have time or I'm gonna be shooting something. But on a typical day, I don't bother doing my hair. And I feel like it's fine. Just kind of beachy, let it be. Don't mess with it too much. With my 1-2-1 morning method, one thing for my body was getting up, doing the red light therapy, walking, right? I had my protein already, and then I take a little break and I have from 7 to 8 time to play with my little man. And this is probably my favorite part of my routine now. I love this hour that I have with him because we get to be really intentional with what we do, especially as he's getting older. We can go down to the beach, we can go out for a walk somewhere, but almost every morning, one thing we do after he's had his bottle and stuff is go outside to get some morning sun. There's really specific benefits from morning sun. There's not the same UV rays that are harmful as there are later in the day, so it's a time you can safely go out and soak up the little vitamin D. And I feel like when you see the sunshine first thing in the day, it changes your mood, it changes your perspective. And again, it doesn't have to be long. We do a little grounding, barefoot, walking on the grass and the rocks. But just having even 5 or 10 minutes outside can really reset your day. And that's such a good little healthy habit to add in if you're not already doing it. Just go outside for 5 minutes. I promise you it'll make a difference. His nanny comes at 8, and that's kind of when the rest of my day starts. So I make my deep bloat coffee, and this is a 2-minute oatmeal that I'm making as like a pre-workout breakfast. So I put the oats straight in the bowl. I add equal parts oats and some frozen berries and water. So it's like a half cup of oats, half cup of berries, half cup of water. Put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. You don't need to waste money on microwave oatmeal, the little packets. They're expensive and like completely unnecessary. Just buy a big thing of oats and do this instead. So while those are cooking, I make my little no bloat coffee. So I'm gonna use my coconut cream where it's unsweetened, and I use coffee like in air quotes because it's not actually coffee, but you'll see. So I'll grab some water from the kettle, add that to my cup first, and you can do it in any order. I just feel like things mix better if you do liquid first. So I'll do about like 10 to 12 ounces. I do a big tablespoon of pure unsweetened cocoa powder, add a scoop of Miss Congeniality and a tablespoon of my dandelion powder. This is so incredible to help you de-bloat. It tastes like a mocha, kind of like an earthy mocha. It's delicious. And this really does help flatten out your belly. It helps pull any excess water out. And if you're trying to reduce caffeine in the morning, but still want a warm beverage that tastes really close to coffee, this is like the best thing you could possibly do. Then when the oats are done, I'll bring them out and stir them up. And then I like to add some flax for good omega-3s. Again, easy ways to sneak in some extra healthy benefits. Peanut butter or any other nut butter to get those healthy fats. And then I've been going back and forth on like just using nut milks, but also using raw milk because I started getting it for Luke. It's a lot easier to digest. It has more probiotics. And I've been really loving that. So a splash of that on top. And then this is kind of when I'll just sit, check in on Instagram, see what you girls are up to here on YouTube, respond to comments and DMs, and enjoy my breakfast and my little bit of coffee at about 8. And then I head in to do my actual workout for the day. So I try to get my workout done earlier in the morning because to me, if I wait too long, by the end of the day, I'm more tired. I don't have as much energy. I don't feel like I can give it my all. I know you can't always sneak in your workout first, but if you can, do it. Otherwise, you can do it later in the day. But for me, this is like a really important time to kind of help get my mind right, and it also helps me plan the workouts that I'm going to be creating for you girls for the Move app too. So I do my workouts from the Move app, and then I use this time to work out and also build the programming that's coming. So we have our spring challenge that's going to come at the end of the month. I'll share more about that soon. And these are some of the moves you might see in some of the workouts that I've really been loving lately. I feel like a lot of the goals that we set in January start to get lost around this time of year. So if you're feeling like you set some really great goals for yourself on fitness and nutrition and they've kind of fallen off, use spring as a time to reset them. I'm going to actually put a link down below for a goals worksheet to help you build out how to plan your goals for the month. So definitely grab that if that's something you guys are looking to do, because there's nothing more important than at least having like some purpose and drive for yourself. And spring is such a perfect time. It's like the time to reset and renew. Flowers are blooming, like everything's changing. So use this as an opportunity to really dig in and try to find some more growth here. I also have the 1-2-1 printable I'll share with you guys as well to plan out those things. So again, the 1 is doing something for your body, moving your body. 2 things for your nutrition. So I got my protein in, I have all my little drinks, I got my breakfast in early, which I'm going to be sharing more on when I stopped intermittent fasting and why I stopped in next week's video. So make sure you guys check that out. And after I do my workout, I head in and start doing a little bit of work. And again, right now I'm so focused on planning workouts for our upcoming challenge. So I use this time to kind of also start to go through some of those sequences without fully doing the workout, because otherwise I'd be working out for hours a day. So I kind of do it in my mind, do it on the floor, light versions of them, taking notes. And I'm so excited because there's going to be some incredible new videos for you guys. So I hope you like seeing my new morning routine. Make sure you guys grab those printables to help you building out your routines and your goals for this month. And as always, make sure you comment down below and say hi if you're new. I have weekly giveaways for our subscribers, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.